Hello guys, welcome again to another BTC update. I hope you are doing great today. Today we will be talking about BTC, macro and micro predictions, hopefully nailing as much as we can from them. So as always, stick around to the end of the video because it will get very informational. With that being said, like, share and subscribe. It means a lot for the channel if you can help it grow. And as always, follow me on Twitter, link in the description below. With that said, let's get started with the charts and talk about Bitcoin. We're going to start first micro. So last time I was here, I updated, we were around this area, which is basically last Wednesday. And I said that if BTC cannot break above this 27K area or this resistance area that we are before Friday, last Friday, then most likely this will plummet towards the bottom of the trend lines right here and probably find support all the way here. And I was clearly stating that be careful longing here because longing here most likely will get you liquidated or, depending on your leverage. But basically this area didn't hold the support and now it's obviously acting as resistance. This area right here, as you can see, yesterday we had a nice short squeeze to buy up the shorters who were shorting here or here or here with stops at 26.8 or 26.7. And right now we're basically holding this parallel channel. So what's happening with BTC micro? Let's go with the micro first. Bitcoin is trading in this parallel channel to the upside, and these channels are very legit. So basically you long the bottom, you short the top till the structure is lost or till you break away from the trend lines. So till that happens, that will be basically the case on the micro, in my personal opinion. Now from a micro perspective, we're not looking really good. I mean, Bitcoin should really bounce strongly, but we're not really bouncing as we should be bouncing. All right. So basically, what's happening right now, in my personal opinion, is the same old thing that was happening in this area, which is basically very boring price action till we have a decision. But I can tell you something from my micro perspective. I think because on the macro, like I said last time, and my macro prediction is still unchanged by the way, the 3-day time frame is bullish. Let me just check it. Yeah, the 3-day time frame is bullish. The weekly time frame is about to be bullish. Like I wouldn't really sell here if I had Bitcoin. I'll probably sell around this area, not this area. I'll probably buy at this area, not sell, or DCA if that's your game plan. But yeah, so a couple of things. The weekly is still bullish. The 3-day is still bullish, and my macro prediction is still the same. So it basically means that I think we will have a nice short squeeze to the top, probably reaching high 30K areas one more, probably triple tops or head and shoulder formations, as I stated last time. And till these weekly EMAs here, the 18 and 30 cross bearish fully, we still have a chance for this scenario to be happening. All right, once they cross bearish, it becomes very unlikely. The best case, the best scenario I can give you where this happened was here. So right here, the price was plummeting. We were forming a very bearish descending triangle, but as long as this didn't cross bearish, the bulls had a chance, to break through. And it happened basically. They didn't cross bearish. We tapped the lows once more and we bounced. Now, the big question for this scenario is, will we do the same? So will we tap the lows once more? Will we go towards 24.8 or 25.3 or 25 or 24.200 or whatever, right? That's very hard to say. But I do have some trend lines that can help us gauge. All right. So basically, first of all, on a micro, like I said, till this breaks, till this channel gets invalidated, we're here. We're zigzagging in the channel. All right. We have three areas to look out for in this channel, which is the top area, the bottom area, and the middle area. These are the support resistance areas where we'll most likely find support or resistance depending whether you are below the price or above the price. One thing to note before I continue with my micro and the levels here is that Bitcoin on the 4 hour is looking good. All right, it's doing something that it's similar to what happened right here on the 4 hour, which is basically where you were losing the EMAs. You were under the 4 hour EMAs for quite some time without being able to hold them as support, without even climbing on them. And then finally, you got a nice 4 hour candle close above them. Then another candle close above them with a wick under, as you can see here. They crossed bullish right there with another candle close above them, and then we just continue to go higher. And that could be the case. That could be the case here. It would look something probably like so. Something like that. That would be very, very nice. That would be a very, very nice short squeeze, and probably we'll hit higher. All right. Validation of this scenario, in my opinion, is just daily closes above 26.7, or to be more specific, 26,757. All right, that area. If we can get a nice daily close above the wick right here as well, that will probably validate the short squeeze towards 28.5, and then most likely we're not going to see the lows anymore. All right. Now, if we do lose structure from this parallel channel, and we do lose, we have a couple of support areas. We have this yellow trend line, we have this blue trend line, and then finally we have the red trend line. So basically, I think as long as BTC doesn't close below 25.2, there's no way you revisit this red trend line right here. But if we do lose the 25.2 area, which is most likely going to come in the form of losing this blue trend line right here, then most likely we're going to revisit the red trend line right here, which is probably low 24Ks, all right? So I don't know where we are depending on that, 24.2, 24.3, 24.4, I have no idea. But expect a bounce somewhere here if we lose this blue trend line, which is going to correlate to saying losing 25.2K. As long as that's not the case, Bitcoin should bounce nicely here for a nice short squeeze, for a nice couple of weeks of bullishness. As I said in my Twitter before, I am expecting October and November to be bullish for Bitcoin, and I'm expecting December and January and most likely beginning of February to be very, very bearish for Bitcoin. So yeah, that is the BTC update for now. On a micro perspective, I believe we're gonna head up. I hope we should get a daily close above 26,600, 26,700 area just to be more bullish on the micro perspective. If that's not the case, then you're going to keep consolidating in this channel till you either break support or you break resistance, all right, this parallel channel. And on the macro, I still believe the same thing. I am expecting October, November to be bullish for Bitcoin. I'm expecting at least 28.5, if not higher, for BTC. Hopefully, we will get that validation with daily closes. If we do get a bearish cross on the EMAs, it's game over basically for the bears. On the long term, I'm still macro bearish. I still believe that we will revisit 20K area, maybe a little bit below, but on this midterm macro between October and November, I think we're bullish. All right. So I think, just to make it very, very clear for you guys, because I know people like arrows here, I'm just gonna show you what I think is this. All right. That's what I think. But we will see. We will see if this will be the case or not. So that is it for the BTC update. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. As always, like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot for the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, link in the description below. And thank you for being here, and thank you for the support for the few who watch me and the few who support me. And I hope you enjoy your weekends, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye, guys.